Okay, so the discussion here is Kundalini energy and its purpose in awakening. As you guys were talking about, I didn't read everything. Anyway, what does that have to do with anything? Still, because if it is just like getting pregnant, and if it is just like puberty, then it is completely based off the body. That's the difference with this. Is Kundalini energy. And what I know of it is that it's the awakening of energy. It's the higher vibration, just like Reiki and so many other techniques, energy techniques, and it really doesn't matter. Kundalini is an assistance in awakening that a lot of people get into because it helps them understand the higher vibrations of energy and leading to God or the universe or whatever you call it. So as far as what does it have to do with anything, well, it's in helping you understand. It's something you believe in, something that people believe in to help them understand more, just like we believe that praying is necessary. Well, when there's no illusion of this world going on, praying is not necessary, because praying is a way to communicate with the higher being, the divine God. When there is no separation, no longer in heaven, this is not necessary. You do not need something like that. So, it's if we believe in this world, like 99% of us do believe in this world, then we need to believe in something to help us along. Help us to believe in getting out of that, just like we believe in the Course in Miracles to get us out of that. Most of us here, anyway. And some believe in Reiki energy and other energy techniques. There's hundreds. There's Theta and all this stuff to awaken the mind and to heal the body. And as the Course in Miracles talks about it, is that healing is not a miracle. And that kind of surprised me, because that's what I first got into before A Course in Miracles. I was really into energy work and the Reiki and Theta and EFT and Kundalini awakening and things like that. What is that? It's not a miracle. It's something natural that comes from a miracle. And what a miracle is raising up into timelessness to release itself. I don't know if you ever seen the Matrix, the second Matrix, where it has those twins, the two white guys that are twins, and the one gets shot or is stabbed or something, and they fade into their whiteness. Okay, they go into another dimension, into another whiteness in the Matrix, and then they come back and their body's healed. It's just like that, okay? The miracle raises the body or raises things into a new vibration, and then brings them back, and they're better or more aligned or something. The healing is a result in the miracle that brings it out. As far as those working for you, it matters on if you believe in it. Because as the Course says that all things have power because you give them power, or the only things that have power are when you give them power. And they say, and then finally it says, how do you give them power? Is the belief in them. Your belief in anything is what makes it exist. Your belief in fear is what makes fearful things exist. Your belief in anger is what makes you angry. If you don't believe in angry, then you don't get angry. So we're training our minds to believe in peace and to believe in love and to believe in that there is only good. And then all of a sudden, if there's only good, what else is there? There's nothing. And then we're at peace. There's only peace. What else is there? There's nothing else, so there's only peace. That's what we're training our minds to do. And if you want to do that with something else like Kundalini, if you're guided to it, if it's in your awareness at that time, go for it. Go for it. Accept it with all your heart. Whatever you're doing in your life right that moment, love it. and do it every moment. There's Diksha healing that's been around me lately, and I've been trying to get to it, and I've done it a couple times. Whenever I think about it, I'm like, hey, maybe I should do it. The Diksha oneness blessing is great. I love it. It's amazing, and you know, it's a new thing in my life. I never really heard of it until a few months ago when it came to the Salt Lake Center for Spiritual Living, and just before that I heard of it. And that's something, you know, it's all, to me it's all the same stuff. It's all, like John was saying, it's all love. It's all the expression of God's love through something, through us, to us, okay? And that's all we need to do. It's God's always giving that. It's just, when are you willing to accept it? If you need Kundalini energy to accept that, if you need Reiki to accept that, if you need Diksha to accept that, that's your bridge of belief into accepting it, into having it. That's all it is. It's all the same stuff over there. You just need something to believe in. And the more people that you see believing in it, the more likely you are to believe in it. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong with, or nothing better or worse of any of them. It's just, in what do you believe? So there's better ones for you and there's better ones for others. What do you believe? What do you believe that will accept God's love more fully today? Maybe you can ask Holy Spirit. Maybe you can say, Holy Spirit, what will help me believe in God's love a little bit more today? And if that means Kundalini awakening, go for it, my friend. If that means getting Reiki, go for it. If that means teaching Reiki, go for it. Learn. No problem there. If that means getting Diksha or Theta or EFT or whatever it may be, do it. If that means going to another religion, another church, anything, go for it. If the Holy Spirit tells you, that's what got me into A Course in Miracles. Holy Spirit told me. And in my so-called patriarchal blessing of my other church, it told me to study great books of words of wisdom, great books of wisdom. And you know, it led me out of the church because I was following the Spirit on it. I was following the Spirit. It led me out of that church. And I'm happier than ever. I found more peace than ever. Whatever it is to you, that's what we gotta find. We gotta find, what is the Holy Spirit telling me? I can't tell you what it is telling you for you. I can get a little hint if you ask me. If you're asking me, then that's great. And you know, Kundalini, I love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we like to think that these energies come about differently. You know, even if it means doing drugs of some sort, go for it. I'm not endorsing drugs at all. I'm just saying, they are not real. It's just your belief in them that makes them do the thing they do. And if your belief is leaning towards awakening, then they're just going to be awakening you. But you need to know you don't need any of that. You don't need any of that. You can sit here and do that and awaken completely right now, this instant. You don't need any of that. Okay? It's just a belief. You don't need any drugs. You don't need any to start tripping. You don't need drugs to start tripping. You don't need energy to start, you know, feeling great. You don't need any of that to feel great. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind, since it's all an illusion. Okay? It's all in an illusion, and so it's just your belief in the illusion that helps it do the thing it does. I mean, you see placebos doing this all the time. I mean, you see. It's up to you. We teach the world to teach us, as the Course said. We teach the world to teach us. What are you teaching the world to teach you? Awakening? I hope that helps, and I hope, feel free to